Hey YouTube, welcome back to another video. So, I know it's been a hot minute since I've done anything. I've been working a little bit of extra time at my day job. Um, but all that aside, now what I wanted to do was I wanted to read some patch notes for the new upcoming characters Delta and Demi Delta. I'm very excited for these characters, and I'm also very excited to read these patch notes. But before I do, I wanted to give a couple channel announcements. So first things first, thank you all for subbing if you have already. The channel just hit 55 subscribers, and I really do appreciate everything you guys have done. I am working on doing a couple more little projects on the side, trying to set up a couple other things that aren't necessarily entirely Outerplane based, just for me to do for fun, just as little extra content when I don't have anything to do for Outerplane, because I want to be uploading more. However, it feels like I don't have the time to all the time, and I want to throw in some more little projects. I got really good results with the my Pokemon Alpha Sapphire Radiant Nuzlocke that I'm doing. You guys really seem to like that about the same as some other videos. But I know it's different. It's not Outerplane, it's a little bit Pokemon stuff, but I do plan to continue that, and I do hope that that gets very well received. I do plan to keep working on it, and I hope that you guys enjoy it. And if you guys don't enjoy it, actually let me know, and maybe guide me to something else you guys would want to see. I have a couple different ideas in the tank, but I don't want to say them just yet, just in case they don't work out all the way, or just in case something happens and I have to stop doing something, or I'm just afraid of giving you guys some empty promises. That's what I'm mostly worried about. The next thing I want to cover is that I have been saving up many tickets. I have like 300 something tickets. I think I'm getting close to 400 tickets, honestly. And I have about 45,000 ether. So, in honor to celebrate our 55 subscriber mark, when the Delta banners get added, I'm going to be doing a Summon Palooza. We are going to be pulling for Demiurge Delta until we get her. We're going to be pulling for Delta until we get her. And then the rest of them are going to kind of be just whatever. I think after we get both both Deltas, I think I'm going to throw a bunch of tickets to try to get my Demiurge Vlada to 6 stars, just because I do really need her at 6 stars for some different content and also PvP when Cleave comes back into the meta. I want to set her up pretty well. I've been working on her a lot. I think she's going to be the next one that I really boost up a lot. And with that, I think that's it for channel updates. I really wanted to just talk about those for a minute and kind of be real with you guys for a minute. And now, without further ado, here we go. So, obviously, this is done on 2/23/2025 at, I believe that's 10 p.m. Here's what we got. Obviously, Demiurge Delta, who removes debuffs from allies and reduces the action point cost of burst skills to 0, is joining. So reducing action point cost of burst skills is actually kind of nuts. Being able to reduce it down to 0 means that that's actually kind of scary. Because if you combo that already, I'm thinking comboing that with with Gnosis Dahlia, and if you can make her burst skill to 0 on her burst 3, you could just keep having extra turns. That's what I'm already foreseeing. That's already kind of a problem. I will say her art looks nice. That's a very cute art. I like. Oop, what did I do? Oh, that's all I did. Okay. Yep. Whoopsies. Did not mean to do that. There we go. Very excited. Again, she's going to be released on 02/25. I don't know if I can watch the video. I don't know if YouTube gets mad at me if I watch the video or not. I think YouTube will get mad at me. I'm not going to watch the video. I don't want YouTube being mad at me. Otherwise, I would. All right. So her S1, skill 1, code, Fury Fire. Okay, so she's got codes. So Fury Fire. We'll just look at the skill enhanced level 5. Attacks an enemy, increases priority of the ally with the lowest health by 20% and recovers health by 15% of Delta's max health. So she gets to hit, increases whoever has the lowest health by 20%, and then recovers their health by 15% of her max HP. So kind of a weird way to give them extra priority, but also still giving them some health. That's kind of cool. And then at burst 1 gives plus 70 AP to the ally healing target. That's kind of cool. 90 plus 2 turns resilience to an ally. That's nice, so we can kind of get rid of some debuffs. Resets cooldown of an ally healing target. That's super cool. Being able to reset cooldowns on them is super, super cool. Her S2, code Icarus, removes 2 debuffs from the ally target and recovers the health by 40% of Delta's max health, then increases priority of the ally target by 40%. Oh, gross. And at level 5, goes up to priority by 70%. That's fucking gross. I'm going to be honest, that's fucking gross. And it can remove all debuffs. That's gross. I'm going to be real, that's really gross. That's really gross. All right. Seems fair, I guess. Reverse. Recovers health of all allies by 40%. So a mass heal. Then grants revival for 1 turn. Then grants ether boost to the ally with the highest attack for 1 turn. And grants an extra turn. Ether boost cannot be granted to healers. What is ether boost? Ether boost, when using a burst skill, reduces action points by 100%, irremovable. Okay, so there is a cap. You get highest attack for 1 turn, then grants an extra turn. So, So, then grants ether boost to the ally with the highest attack for 1 turn. So you're giving them the ether boost, which gives them the ability to their next burst skill reduces action points by 100%. Then grants an extra turn. So then you're also then giving them another turn. So you actually kind of want her to be like, you want whatever your main DPS is to be first, and then you want her to be like second. I think that's how that would play out. And then it cannot be granted to healers. Makes sense. Because, like, I mean, if you gave that to, Mava, you could just keep cranking that revive, and you could just do a lot with Mava, which makes sense. I'm glad they thought that through. That actually makes me really happy. She has a chain finish. After attacking, additionally reduces weakness gauge by 5. That's super cool. Another way to just reduce weakness gauge by 5 if you want. Upsetting that it's a finish effect and not like a start effect, which tends to be better for those weakness gauge by 5s, because you have better options for finishes than just that. But that's not bad. Let's see. Enhance effect at 4 stars plus 40% caster priority when an ally resists an effect. Wow. Okay. That's actually kind of cool. Plus 10 ally team speed. That's also super cool. Plus 1 turn ether dark boost to dark element heroes except healers when using code reverse. Plus 1 turn resilience. Oh my god. Her and Gnosis Dahlia are going to be crazy. Her and like Vlada would be crazy. Because if you're boosting everyone's resilience, so your debuffs aren't going to stick, then you're at 4 stars. She gets plus 40% caster priority when an ally resists an effect. So if you get to resist an effect through your resilience, then she gets basically 50% of her turn boost. And then she gets a plus 1 turn ether boost to dark element heroes, which means Gnosis Dahlia can freaking use her S3, which gives her an additional turn, and then do it again, and then do it again. And she can just keep doing that. And then she runs out of AP, but guess what? by that time she'll have enough AP to probably do it again. So you could probably get maybe 3 or 4 attacks just with Gnosis Dahlia off of this, off of Ether Boost. I kind of wish I wasn't saying this out loud because I really want this for myself and I don't want anybody else to use this against me because this is gonna suck. Then her exclusive equipment, Wax Wings, reduces light damage taken by 20%, removes 2 debuffs from an ally when using her ultimate, and then if you get it to level 10, she gets plus 2 turn resilience to all allies when using the ultimate skill. So another way to boost up her debuff resistance. Let's see. Obviously explaining the Demiurge recruit system. Do this in order to pull Demiurge recruit pool, kind of explaining Gnosis Beth and Demiurge Della are not included as selectable options in the Demiurge selection chest. Demiurge Delta will not be added to normal recruit after the event ends, but will be added to the Demiurge recruit system after her drop rate up. Okay. And then we have basic Delta, not her Demiurge variant, which her Demiurge variant is a dark healer. And then her basic one is a Earth Striker. So the same kind of class as Rey, I think, but she's a bruiser. Oh, man. Okay, so here comes... I'm gonna scroll up because I don't want to look. Here comes a defense-based attacker again. Kind of like Kappa, but different. Or it's either going to be defense... Ooh, it'd be cool if it was resilience-based, though. That would be so cool. I hope she's like resilience based. That would make it that would make her so unique. All right. Skill 1, Delta Burst. Attacks an enemy when the target is a boss or the target's max health is equal to or lower than Delta's max health. This attack penetrates 30% of the target's defense. Oh my god, she's HP scaling. God damn it. Oh no. Machine Gun Fist. Prepares the revenge effect for every cooldown cycle of the skill. When revenge is activated, attacks a target and has a 100% chance each to grant counterattack to all allies for 1 turn. Yo, wait a minute. So each to grant counterattack to all allies for 1 turn. So you get hit with like an AoE and she makes everybody counterattack. That's kind of dope. I like that. That's super unique. I like how this isn't already. So what I'll say already is just seeing her S1 being able to get a passive way to penetrate 30% of an opponent's defense is super, super cool. And then already using her S2 to help set up your allies with counterattacks and revenge effects is super, super cool. That's a very unique thing because most other characters are just like, oh, I just have revenge all the time, like Demiurge Stella. You know, like she just always has that shit up. And then it's on a cooldown. This just gives everybody this ability, and that's super, super nice. Skill... where's her burst? Oh, her burst is on her skill 1. My bad. 60 increases damage, and 90 plus 1 weakness gauge attack damage. Burst plus 1, burst 120, enhanced attack, removes all debuffs from the caster. So a way to self-cleanse. That's nice. Skill 3, Delta's Forbidden Technique. Attacks an enemy and grants counterattack for 2 turns. Attacks an enemy and grants a counterattack for 2 turns. When the target is a boss or the target's max health is equal to or lower than Delta's max health, this attack penetrates 30% of the defense. Again, it scales in proportion to max health rather than attack. That just sounds like her S1. Yeah, that's just her S1, but instead she gets the counterattack, which is nice. Sorry, I had a coughing fit, so I paused the recording real quick. Anyway, her chain companion effect, so she can go in the 2 middle slots. Damage dealt by the skill chain attacks of the caster increase proportional to her max health instead of attack. And after attacking, that's another way to give her counterattack. That's super cool. Let's see, 3 stars, she gets her burst level 2. 4 stars, chain passive weakness gauge damage and ally team evasion. And then 6 is just another way to get ally team evasion. That's not bad. Could be a lot better. Let's see. Gleipnir reduces water damage taken by 20%. Unique effect plus 50% weakness gauge damage of counterattack. That's super cool. Oh my god, that's gross. Plus 50% counterattack damage? That's gross. That's so gross. That's such a gross ability because here's the thing. You can increase your counterattack damage now, but then on top of that, you're counterattacking with your S1, which ignores 30% of their freaking HP. So that is so fucking gross. It is absolutely disturbing. That's gonna be a fucking problem. So her side story will also be added. It will be access it, new encounters, 10 battles, same thing. A brief interlude. Ember's side story will move to the brief interlude. The level range for Ember's side story will be changed to 70 to 75. Custom rate up. Custom recruit. Oh, you can see the banners right there. Custom recruit will now be permanently available. This selected 3-star hero along with 2-star and 1-star allies will appear, while unselected 3-star heroes will not. So a good way to focus a 3-star hero if you want to, you can change it at any time. With the permanent operation of custom recruit, normal recruit will be discontinued. So the normal recruit will be discontinued. I hope you guys burn your tickets. Oh wait, no, never mind. This is just going to take that. That's going to be so weird. I mean, that makes it easier because you just slap a couple of characters in here that you want. That, like, for me, realistically, I would put in, like, I don't know who I actually have no idea who I'd put in here. Because right now I'm just waiting for a couple other characters to be built up. Limited Festival, Demiurge, and Gnosis heroes are excluded from the custom recruit pool. Makes sense. Each recruitment adds 1 custom mileage point, and at 200 mileage points you can guarantee recruitment of one of your selected heroes, so one of the selected ones, but of course you can change it out. Season 3 update. A new area will be updated with normal and hard difficulty, so we'll get some more content. Missions for Area 4 will be added to Iota's Guide Quest, so be on the lookout for those. Rewards such as Blue Stardust, Transit Stone Totals, and Professional Skill Manuals can be obtained. Nice. Transcendent system for base 3-star characters will be revamped. Base 1 and 2-star characters remain unchanged. So we have a 3-star, a 4-star, a 5-star, and a 6-star system. And now we're going to go to a 3-star, a 4-star, a 4-star plus, a 5-star, a 5-star plus, and then a 5-star plus plus. So what that means is, from my knowledge, this is going to be like, you get them at 3 stars, you get another 150 shards, you get them at 4, you get another 150, you get them at 4-star plus, because that would be halfway to 5 stars, and then you get your last 300 or 150 to get them to 5 stars. So it's going up in increments of 150. Yeah. So the total amount of pieces are going to stay the same, but the additional stages will break down the requirements into smaller increments. Limited heroes will still receive Transcendence rewards upon reaching 4-star, 5-star, and 6-star as before. So the ones like Beach, what is it? Oh my god, Beach Regina. There we go, Beach Regina. Beach Regina will do that. The Codex Transcendence screen for base 3-star characters will also be updated. Let's see. So current, you get like this. Makes sense. But then the star ups, it will cost a little bit. But you'll get those percentage bonuses as you go up. 3% to attack, defense, and health. That's nice. But at the same time, I don't know if that really matters, really. I don't know. I'm interested to see how this is going to affect it. Because frankly, I don't think it's really going to change how the game works a whole lot. because it's going to be the same. But I guess if you can stop a character at like 5-star plus or 5-star plus plus if you want to, or something like that, if you really want to. I guess that's an option now. I don't know. I don't know if I don't know if I even really like that. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. I know that for sure though. You can now access guide quests directly from the lobby via the icon at the bottom right of the event banner. If Eva's guide quest mission is not completed, a notification icon will be displayed on the relevant content. Some mission details and rewards have been adjusted. Okay. Check-in event. Let's see. We'll get 15 special recruitment tickets, 100 event Call of the Demiurge, some professional skill manuals, some glue knights, some stamina, some transit stones, some gold. Not bad. Not bad, not bad. We'll have a new guild raid. Again, don't forget we have a guild for Outerplane for you guys to join if you really want to. We're definitely needing some members. I think I have like me and like one other person. So it'd be great if you guys joined to help out. That'd be really, really cool. I don't really want to put it in like the general discords of being like, hey, check out my guild, because I really want the guild to be with my followers and my fans and you guys that like my content. I want that to be what it is. I want my guild to just be people who are in the game with me. And I mean, if we get big enough, I'll have some sub guilds, and I'll have like guild leaders that I pick for those other guilds or something to that degree. If we ever get that big, I hope we do. At the same time, I'm not putting a gun to your head and telling you guys you have to join my guild. I'm just saying it'd be cool if you did. You guys might be from other guilds right now. I definitely think it'd be worth joining mine. But again, you guys don't have to. I'm not going to make you. New joint challenge season, Deep Sea Guardian. For joint challenge, I think I'm at the point now that I can actually do joint challenge videos, and I'm actually kind of excited. So hopefully I'll have the time to do a joint challenge video for you guys as well. I'm going to do my best. Guild security area expansions. Yeah, this is for guild raid, I think. Limited ether shop. A limited ether shop for purchasing items with ether will be made available. Ooh. So a way to buy more stuff for with ether. So we can buy Proxon's mana chest. Not bad. Hot Spring Akari costume. Anybody who wants that Akari skin. I don't know if I'll buy it just because it is kind of, one, it's kind of pricey, and two, I don't know if I care about Akari all that much, if I'm being honest. So, Proxon's Mana Chest 4. Oh, these are the drops for it. You have a 75% chance for 1.5 mil gold, 10% for 3 mil, 6% for an unlimited restaurant voucher, 6% for a Book of Evolution, 2% for 10 special recruitment tickets, and 1% for 100 Call of the Demiurge. I think that's worth going. I mean, 30, you can buy 30 of them for 150. I mean, that's kind of worth doing. That's 4,500. You have 4,500 to buy 30 of them, and realistically, chances are you'll get a special recruitment ticket or Call of the Demiurge, which makes that all right. Honestly, I think it's worth the odds. We have the Delta Transcendence packs, the step ups, the free one for a little bit. And then we have the Automaton step up. We have the Intelligence bundle for Delta recruit support. Some error fixes. Fix an issue where some main stats of accessories obtainable in a regular extermination project were applied differently from the intended specifications. So, the mage one was defense percent, now it's health percent. It was accuracy, now it's evasion. Resilience changed to effectiveness. Critical hit chance turned into critical hit damage. Speed turned into pen percent, and then attack turned into heals one hit, I think. Maybe? I don't know. I'm not sure how this will work. A regular extermination project gear stat change compensation. We apologize for the inconvenience caused by the gear stat error and irregular extermination project. As a token of our apology, compensation will be provided during the maintenance period as outlined below. So all masters will get 200 ether. So everybody's going to get 200 ether. If you owned the gear, you'll get 500 ether for Brarios' Ambition and Gorgon's Vanity. Compensation will be given for each piece of gear owned as listed below. You'll get 25 Artisan's Hammer, 230 Legendary Reforged Catalysts, 4 Refined Gluonite, and 2.45 million gold. I am imagining that what's going to happen is it's basically going to be, these are the hammers you would need to max it out. These are the Legendary Reforged Catalysts you would need to get it at least a little bit higher. The Refined Gluonite is there to just build it up a little bit. And then the 2.5 million gold is probably the amount of gold you needed to do everything for it, I think. Hey guys, check this out. Fixed an issue where Kappa's skill damage, except for her dual attack and skill chain, was being calculated based on attack instead of defense. Kappa's fixed now, guys. So don't be afraid to bust out your Kappas. Fixed an issue when entering the help screen from the equip status screen. The help screen was displayed incorrectly. Fixed an issue where the skill description of the monster Beth's Beware the Scissor Girl did not match its actual specification. I don't even know about that one. Fixed an issue where when the stats increased through talisman enhancement, the character information was not immediately updated when viewed. I didn't even know that either. Fixed an issue where weakness gauge was not immediately reduced after using the chain passive skill following the use of time rewinder. I don't have that, so I didn't know that either. Fixed an issue where the codex buff was not being applied in friendly matches. That's huge. However, I think if you're a pro player, that didn't really affect you at all because everybody should have been getting that buff, and if you didn't have that buff, I don't think it really affected you all that much. Fixed an issue where the unique effect description of the legendary weapon Rampaging Caracal was displayed incorrectly. No functional changes have been made. Before targeted, after marked. Makes sense. Updated the section related to clear tickets in the help guide. So we got rid of clear tickets. That was before, but I guess the help guide wasn't quite updated, which makes sense. Yeah, honestly, very excited for this patch. Very excited to see a lot of different things. Obviously, the highlights are both the Delta forms. Very excited to see how they work. And I like how we're keeping, if they're any kind of robot, they kind of get a Greek letter. Like this is Delta. We have Alpha. We have Iota. We have Eva. Like if they're kind of the robots, they kind of get like a Greek letter name. I like that a lot. That's super cool. They do that in other games too. Like I played Landgrisser for a really long time, and I know there was Epsilon, Mu, Lambda. That we had a bunch of different ones with names like that. They were super cool. I like the pattern with that. Custom rate up is going to be very interesting. If there's a character that all of a sudden you're like, oh my god, I really need them for this content, and I need them to have I need to get them to 5 stars. You can slap them in here and just spam that till you get them to 5 stars, essentially, because you're guaranteed to only get that one character and not a different character, which is going to be kind of interesting. I don't even know who I'm going to put in here. If you have any recommendations, actually, for who you want me to put in here, go for it. Leave them down in the comments below. As long as I don't have them at 6 stars, I'll take the most liked comment down there, and I'll heart it or I'll pin it or whatever I can do to make sure I see it. That'd be nice, and I'll slap them in there for a Summon Palooza at least. Excited for another bit of story. I haven't even beat the last story. I've been struggling with that one boss that you need really high accuracy on, just because I've been lazy and I haven't wanted to do it yet. Transcendence system revamp. Excited to see this. This is going to be kind of interesting. Check-in event, of course, is going to be normal. It looks like we won't have a basic event right now to replace the Valentine's event right now. At least from the knowledge that I see on this patch note update, unless they give us a new event to do. But they love to throw events typically as often as they can, so probably we'll see one maybe next week or the week after. Maybe after the joint battle goes away. That might be what happens. They wait for the joint battle to go away, and then they'll give us an event to do. Or maybe halfway through the event, the joint challenge. No idea. Let's see. Check-in event looks pretty standard, you know. That looks normal. You know, guild security area expansions, a limited ether shop. I wish I could switch the Hot Spring Akari to something else. I might buy it just to have it, but I wish I could change it to a different one. But yeah, hope you guys had a lot of this irregular extermination gear. I might honestly go and try to do some to try to get one of these so I can get that 500 ether. Just because I haven't touched irregular extermination, I'm trying to cover a lot of the base game stuff before I move on with it. I'm realizing now that this video has gone on for literally half an hour, and I apologize greatly for that. I imagine this video is not going to get too many views. I'm sure that you guys have already read this and didn't want to take the time to listen to me ramble on about it. But I still greatly do appreciate all of your support and everything that I've done up to this point. I really do appreciate every single one of you for being a part of this community and subscribing and just being here for my content and being here to see this channel grow. I don't plan on stopping. My goal still is 100 subs by June, by the middle of June. My birthday is on June 17th, so I'm hoping to get 100 subs before my birthday. That'd be super cool. I mean, we got 50 subs in like 3 months, so realistically we should be able to hit that goal, but I know that my content has been falling back a little bit. That's just because right now I've been having a lot of opportunities to get some extra overtime for work, so I've been taking advantage of that. But with that, without further ado, I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. I do appreciate everything. As you're going on YouTube and finding that next video to watch, please, on your way down, maybe hit that like button, subscribe if you want to. I'd greatly appreciate it. It does really good for my videos. And I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. See ya. Can't wait to see you on Summon Palooza. Peace.